How many of y'all this is your first time, just in case? Oh, first time? First time? Oh, see, we still getting first timers, and we in a whole brand new space. You know what I'm saying? So this is the Nuyorican Monday open mic at the Loisaida Center. Can we get a round of applause for the Loisaida Center? Without them, we wouldn't be able to do this today. You know, we wouldn't be able to keep the arts alive as we do. As you know, we are renovating our original building, and it's going to be a while. So this, we're hoping to keep as our second home, you know? I know you see the cameras, so a few rules is like, don't move the mic stand past this point, just because you will go out of frame. Y'all understand that? That's cool. You could adjust the height as you need to. I think, well, most of y'all are taller than me anyway, but I think we will catch you in frame, okay? So with the rules is, we have some space on the open mic, so good news is, I'm gonna give everyone 5 minutes today. Is that cool? You know? So you have 5 minutes to do your thing. When you have 1 minute left, we're going to play a sound bite. Cue sound bite. That's the sound? Oh, we're just going to play music once they end? Okay, so once you hear the music, your time is up. Sorry, I thought it was a sound bite. So once you hear the music, your time is up, and just know you can, you know, wind down your poem or song and then plug yourself. Don't forget to plug yourself, artists. And I think that's it. When I say on deck, that means you are next, coming up next. And when I call you up, just come up here and do your thing and enjoy the vibe. We usually have like a little ritual before, you know, for our ancestors, our spirits, you know, everyone that came to build the Nuyorican, and I guess the Loisaida Center too now, you know, because it has its own history. So without further ado, make some noise for yourselves, the space, the creative arts. You know, and it's looking like a good list. I know some of these names, some of them I don't. So I'm going to call up the first person, the sacrificial of the night. And then I'm also going to call up who's coming up next, okay? So first up, damn, I don't want to say this wrong. So it's Jancelli. I said that right? Okay, so you'll be first. Just get ready real quick. And on deck right after that, on deck is going to be Jonathan. Oh, wow, look at that. Perfect. All right, so without further ado, again, you're going to have 5 minutes. Once you have 1 minute left, they're going to start cueing the music. You'll hear it creeping up. After that, you could plug yourselves. And then people, don't forget to cheer for these artists. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of blood, sweat, tears, fears, all of that, you know, to create the art that they do. And we're all just trying to get our 10,000 hours in, you know, to be the master of our crafts. So without further ado, give a big round of applause for Jancelli making her way to the stage. Our first performer of the night.
Thank you. This is my first time performing an open mic ever. So thank you so much for being here. I'm not a performer. I've never been up here. So thank you. I am indeed a creator. Well, we all are. I'm an artist. I create love. I love, I love, I love. I love myself. I love this life. And like God said, I love my neighbor. I also loved her. I loved her so much, it hurts. A love so strong, it evaporated into nothing. A love so strong, it took up too much space. And like a piece of big furniture, removed and refurbished. When do couches get too old? When does the bed get replaced? Is the TV ever too big? But love's never too strong. For her it was. Too many years too strong. Selflessly too strong. Sexually too strong. Emotionally too strong. The compatibility was too strong. Removed and refurbished. Not the couch, not the bed, not the TV, but the love. Love is my strength. I create love. I love love. Love is the connection between our microcosm and the macrocosm. Without love, there is war. Within love, there's also war. So what do? Do we continue to love? Do I continue to love? Love is freedom. I create love. I am an artist. Love is the art. I will love. I just won't love her. Thank you. Well, you guys can find me on Instagram. I write, but I don't perform, so there's a lot of words that I do post up there. It's DFB Jelly, Jelly. And you'll see some things that I do right up there. And I also do photographs, and it's kind of like my happiness journal. So you'll see a lot of stuff on there. Thank you. DFB Jelly. So Jelly. Like Def B. Oh, DEF. Def B Jelly. I'm sorry. So Def B Jelly. DEF B Jelly. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Perfect way to start the night. Jonathan, I don't want to mispronounce the last name. How do I say it? Just John? See, I was wondering because I was gonna say that, but so on deck is going to be Andrew Aaron Valdez. You are on deck. Everyone make some noise for Bylerin making his way to the stage.
How y'all doing tonight? This is kind of new, so new shit, and still throwing it together, so don't mind the stutters, all right? I'm always the new guy, move from spot to spot, looking for home, feeling watched, ignored, and hated a lot. Don't fight for myself much. Felt I was made for beating. For others, I'll jump in without question till bleeding. Jack of many trades, I've had to learn to care less. Others' opinions for who and how you are, too much stress. I've come for my confidence. Not anyone else's, just mine. I want action, no proof needed this time. Been looking for proof by jumping into action where and when I can, proving only to myself I just didn't understand. I fought for strength and looked for worth, instilled in someone else's ideal that I wasn't, that I needed more than myself to survive, needed thoughts and ideas from the outside. If someone else approves, I must be worth keeping, right? Who the fuck am I asking? There's only one person that can answer that I believe, and I lost him somewhere in the mirror. Hidden scars behind imperfections that I try to hide with stoicism and silence. Fuck every TV show and G.I. Joe that taught me to judge myself and everyone else. Now there is a generation I can't connect with because of the generation mostly disconnected that left me with the bill for their unclaimed damage. How can I be better than me? Mental and physical beating is the norm for mistakes to fit the mold of a man. I would like to try a caring hand, to be uniquely molded instead. So hello, I'm John. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I forget that all the time because normally I'm just trying to run out of here. Bylerin Photography, that's my Instagram handle, BAILARIN, photography, all one word. And that's usually where you find me, my work and stuff. And other than that, I just show up here and speak on the mic every so often. Y'all have a good one.
So on deck we have Nika. I'm just messing with you. Sorry, it's not. It's Kiki Koto. On deck we have Kiki Koto, or did I say that right? Okay, so you're on deck. You'll be coming up right after. Everyone make some noise for Andrew Aaron Valdez making his way to the stage.
new shit? Yo, so my daughter sucks at basketball. She thinks that we're not allowed to go on vacation because her pee-wee coach tells her that she's not allowed to travel. Sitting courtside after my daughter asks me, "Daddy, why are we always moving, driving?" And I tell her, the night before she was born, while her mom was still basketball bellied, I was stuck on a court. A Border Patrol officer asking if I was hiding my cousin in the trunk of my car. You see, I tell my daughter, I could see him reach in his Pelican case for a pistol he could put some clippers in. My brown skin must have spurred something in these San Antonio police officers to treat these court lines like border lines. They're lucky I didn't Popovich, treating me like a nugget of wisdom that's going to multiverse of madness them to a Denverse of illegal immigrants. My daughter, we move because they expect us to be wizards, but we won't wash their tongues of their prejudice. The officers don't know that we transcend from trailblazers. Our family has a history of being escorted to Portland, and I'm thinking, I gotta get off these courts then. But where should I go? In Boston, they got Latin families stuck in their cells till they tick. They're corralling immigrant children in Brooklyn with their nets. And in Chicago, if you raise your hands like Adam Toledo, they'll confuse you for a bullseye. And if this is how machismo teaches men to treat men, it's no wonder our boys learn to hunt our women. Treat our Mother Marys like Milwaukee Bucks. They'll pace her, then like a testament and break her in two, because ending police brutality seems like it take a Toronto rapture. Outside Dallas, they'll say the soldier that bludgeoned Vanessa Guillen to death was a maverick. Like Kobe, they can claim without evidence they could just dump her, lake her. Our legal system is so fucked, so quick to call foul, so quick to call Houston if a rocket over a brown death should cause a problem. You see, mija, if we continue to treat our police and soldiers like kings, then they'll raise their sons like warriors. Teach them that in Atlanta it's okay to gawk at Latin women and pounce on their Knicks like they're Grizzlies in heat. We move because you are my daughter, and nowhere but here is safe with me. Ain't nothing magic about Orlando. When Border Patrol thinks your green card a Disney fast pass, they'll claim negligence, say that you fell to your death, and then they'll keep us in their factories and treat us like pistons that need to be fired. When the officer fires his warning shot, his dogs have me shaking behind my Jordans like I'm Pippin, jazzed that my fears got him in stitches. The officer points to the stitches on the backseat lining before yelling, "Once I see your cousin, I'm gonna send these timber wolves to 76 her." Shivering, sweat dripping down my wet back, all I can see is their cavaliers. Got my head buzzing like hornets, buzzing like it's game 6. 3 seconds on the clock, my ball. I try to inbound to my car, pass the keys to my closest teammate, a seat belt, but 12 is smothering him. I see a family thundering down the court, but I get bucked by the officer's Milwaukee talkie. 2 seconds on the clock. 12 steals the keys and charges into my trunk like it's a basket, expecting to give some immigrants a buzzer beater. 1 second. And when he finds no one, just a basketball, he hands me my keys, and as I drive off, I see him tail me home, all the way to you. But my love, we're stuck in overtime, and we'll be driving all our lives. Thank you. You can find me in some of my work on my handle at Andrew Aaron Valdez. Appreciate you.
Don't forget, y'all got 5 minutes, man. You don't gotta rush it. I know usually I'm a stickler for time, but you know, today we got time. So if you get called again, breakdown. You know, I'm just throwing it out there. You know, if you're a performer, just maybe have a little second something ready. So at least I warned y'all. You know? Okay, so on deck we will have Kelsey Camilo. Sorry, Camilo. All right, Kelsey Camilo. My bad, don't beat me up. Everyone put your hands together. Make some noise for Kiki Koto making his way to the stage.
Breakdown.
How are we feeling out there tonight? All right, good, strong, cold evening out here. This is my second time out here since last month until now. I go back to the first Nuyorican Poets Café that was located on 6th Street. I was a teenager back then, so okay, I ain't that old. Again, my name is Kiki Koto, and no holding back. This song is called Galaxy. It's a little poetry behind it. Oh, thank you so much. I even forgot about that. So hyped up to play that I forgot. Uh-oh. Houston, we got a problem. Okay, so my 6 minutes or 5 minutes will be shorter. All right, and this goes again. The song is called Galaxy. To fly through the galaxy, going through times, exploring places in my mind. How would it feel to let your imagination set you free and flying through the universe? Man looked at the skies, saw comets flying by, and grabbed his tail and left it all behind. Sorrows of tomorrows and the pain of yesterday flew until the unknown. How would it feel? How would it feel to fly through the universe? Man looked at the sky, saw comets flying by, and grabbed his tail and left it all behind. The sorrows of tomorrow and the pain of yesterday flew until the unknown. How would it feel to fly through the universe. Galaxy. Gracias, mi gente. And the name is, again, Kiki Cotto. Usually it's Miguel Cotto, my real name, but Kiki Cotto. You'll find me at Instagram, and you'll find me on Facebook, too. Give me a hit. Gracias, mi gente.
This was on stage already, right? Y'all heard that Galaxy at the end? Right? Right. Android got to pay him or something. Like, I'll buy an Android phone if, you know, I see that on a commercial. I was like, I was on the side, so I just heard it. You know, when you just hear things, it's kind of like, I was like, oh, okay, Galaxy. All right, so on deck, we're going to have Kazi. On deck, we're going to have Kazi. Everyone, put your hands together. Make some noise for Kelsey Camilo making her way to the stage, performing again with us. Welcome back.
Okay with me. Yeah, tighten that. Oh, I got you. Okay. It is new shit. All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Kelsey. When you have a crush, when you're in love, I feel like a chaotic version of us comes out a little bit. That's okay. So my poem is called Stuck on You, and it's the little chaotic version of us that comes out. I am stuck on you. Stuck like the zipper that caught on some fabric and just won't budge. Stuck like the lid on that pickle jar with just the tightest grip stuck. And it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me because you don't flirt with me. You don't initiate dates. You don't show me that you're interested in getting to know me. And nonetheless, here I am stuck. But you do have sex with me. You enjoy when we fuck. And I do too. The sexual attraction I feel for you has surpassed the intensity and longevity I have ever felt for anyone else before. Perhaps when we have sex, the oxytocin in my brain goes beyond the threshold because, baby, I be toes in, 10 toes down, committed, posted, devoted, unloaded. Damn, oxytocin. You do say you like me. You do say you have fun hanging out with me. You do say you feel comfortable with me. You do say I have so much going on for myself and that I will be a great wife one day. But when I ask you, why not me for you, you say nothing. It's as if my question is uttered in a frequency too high for your human ears to handle. It's as if you're Ariel and that damn seashell necklace is nowhere in sight. The spell can't be dismantled. A girl just wants to know you. A girl just wants to know your truth. And even then, I'm stuck on you. And to self-soothe, because I can't have the totality of you, I stop myself when I romanticize, when I fantasize, because nurturing hope for a dope is no way to cope. And this seems like common sense, but my brain is wired in a way where the benefit of the doubt is given to men who hurt me. And while that is a strength that I can forgive,
that I can see the good in you, that I can see your potential capabilities, rah, rah, I'm your cheerleader, your biggest fan, rooting for you, it leaves me here, stuck on you. There's also strategy number 2, where I remind myself of all the reasons why you're not the one for me and that I don't need to see it through. And as I profess my list to myself, our memories come in. Your text comes in, your call comes in, your knock is heard, and my list, my reasons become harder to believe, harder to receive, an echo at its last second of reflection, a meditation bowl right before the mallet needs to hit it again. My girlfriends hear about you. And shout out to them, because they try their best to get me unstuck. Girls, stand up is a common phrase they say. But I can't. I'm just so stuck on you. Thank you. You can find me at Kelsey Knows Wellness. That's K-E-L-S-Y, Knows, and K-N-O-W-S, Wellness. Thank you.
I checked. You were in frame. I went in the other room. It sounds like you did like an audit on that person. You know? Y'all ever do audits for work? I work at a job where I do audits, so I do apply that to human beings as well sometimes. You know, you never really realize until you put it in that, format. So on deck we have Tomas, not Thomas, right? Tomas? I said that right? All right. Tomas Narvaez? Narvaez. I messed it up last time too, right? Yeah. Third time's a charm, man. Soon. Everyone put your hands together. Make some noise for Kazi making his way to the stage. I just seen him perform last Saturday with a live band. It was tight.
Yeah, I'm wearing glasses inside. It's because I was going to see you all bright people. Yeah, I started doing open mics like around 4 months ago. And yeah, no, I'm loving it. I just want to see how you guys doing tonight. Good. Do we have any Latinos in the house? Oh, yeah? Are you ready for some reggaeton? Okay. Let's play it. Technical difficulties?
No hay nadie como tú, como me hace vudú. No hay nadie como tú, como me hace vudú. No hay nadie como tú, como me hace vudú. Ey, no hay nadie como tú, como me hace vudú. No hay nadie como tú, como me hace vudú. No hay nadie como tú, como me hace vudú. Ey, ella me hace vudú, 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 tú. De posición ella tiene un menú, ella me hace vudú, 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 tú. Con ella en el sexo no hay nada tabú, ella me hace vudú, 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 tú. Me lava la cabeza como champú, ella me hace vudú, 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 tú. Si me llama I always come through con esas llaves de Yudoka. Tus piernas en mi cuello, el booty me sofoca. Si tú eres la luna, pues baby, yo voy a ser tu soca. Lo que tú me provocas cuando encima te coloca. Con ese movimiento casi me lo disloca. Si quieres compartir, pues a la amiga le invoca. Las manos amarras con la faja de tapaboca. Solo quiere escuchar como ese booty choca. Ey, como no va a estar embrujado. Si fijo me miras cuando te doy del lado. Si quieres venirte pues ven y te hago el mandado. No soy eco pero te lo dejo bien enterrado. Te vienes y parece que te hubiera electrocutado. Tiene un peluche mío con su panty amarrado. Me hizo un hechizo, me tiene hipnotizado. Practicado ocultismo pero no me lo oculta. Agüita llena de tatu. Los piercings se le ven bien cute cuando le da la luz y lo mueve como Fiu. Me tiene pegado porque me saca todo el glue. Ella me hace vudú, 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 vudú. De posición ella tiene un menú. Ella me hace vudú, 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 vudú. Con ella en el sexo no hay nada tabú. Ella me hace vudú, 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 vudú. Me lava la cabeza como champú. Ella me hace vudú, 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 vudú. Si me llama I always come through. Si me llama I always come through. Si me llama I always come through.
No hay nadie como tú, como me hace vudú. No hay nadie como tú, como me hace vudú. No hay nadie como tú.
Si me llama I always come through.
Thank you very much. You can find me on Instagram at KACYHN. Voodoo is out now. You can listen it to any streaming platform or you like. And I want to thank Nuyorican again for giving us this space to every artist. It's what we love to do. It's what makes us feel alive. And yeah, always grateful for having the time and the space to share my art with you guys. Thank you.
My bad. Yo, that's that. You're gonna take it to you, to home, to work. You're gonna be at work like boo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo. I say this every time. I think this is the second time I heard this song, and the first time I heard it, I said the same thing. I was like, I gotta get back on Duolingo, man. I gotta, because he was flowing. I'm like, I feel it, but I want to understand it. Allison, how do I pronounce your last name? Goel? Oh, sorry. Okay. That's what I figured. I just didn't want to butcher it. People who know me, I butcher names, so I apologize. So Allison Goel, you are on deck. Everyone put your hands together. Make some noise for Tomas Narvaez. I know I said it wrong. Making his way to the stage.
Hello, my name is Tomas Narvaez. You can find me on Instagram at TENARVAEZACTOR. I got a couple of poems. The first one's called The Glory of Our Love. I watch you sleep as I bask in the glory of our love. Pondering what you may dream about, I worry, can I make your dreams come true? I don't know if I deserve this little slice of heaven or what I did to be this lucky. So I lay next to you knowing one thing to be true. You deserve all the love I can give, a faithful love that's pure for as long as I live. So sleep with ease, honey, as I wait for you to wake, for we shall build upon the glory of our love. And this next one's called, Yeah, you fucked up. Now what? Drowning in life's ocean, fear fills the lungs. Don't you dare start whining, you bite your tongue. Stop panicking, shed the excess weight. You insignificant shit, you're not special, mate. Are you really going to let yourself die? Do nothing? Bitch, moan, cry? Acting like the world is against you, pretending that the universe owes you the reason you exist? Mom and dad once fucked. With all your fuck-ups, you claim bad luck? You were lazy at your opportunity. Have you no shame? You know the mistakes you made. You are to blame. So keep sinking. Drown in your ego and your false sense of pride. No one is going to know or even care that you died. Or swim, motherfucker! Stop being life's sucker! It's going to be tough. You may not survive, but earn the right to rejoice in being alive. You know your talents. Grow in what you lack. Get to work, goddammit. Nothing is holding you back. Yeah, your past mistakes will delay your success, so accept the fact that you're in this fucking mess, but don't stop! Adjust your approach, change your tactics, try to survive like a roach. Champion yourself! You may find the few who care, but get your ass to the surface before you run out of air. Thank you. Once again, you can find me on Instagram at TENARVAEZACTOR. Thank you.
It reminded me, what you said in between that poem reminded me of a conversation I had with my parents when they had like the sex talk with me. No, yeah, my sex talk with my parents were like, you guys fucked, like, and it was just like then they were like, yeah, that's how you got here, and we're just trying to say like, don't have children, stay safe. It was, but that, you know, it's funny how things trigger memories, you know. I was like, yeah, I was like 17. All right. This is On Deck. We have Adrian Reed. On deck, we have Adrian Reed. Everyone put your hands together. Make some noise for Allison Goel making her way to the stage.
Hi guys, my name is Allison. This is my first time here, and I will be reciting a poem that I wrote at the beginning of this month called Margin for Error. The way we make ourselves go insane every time we step outside is just so shameful, which leads me to ask what level of sadism life has enjoyed to want to make it so painful. I simply strive to have pride in my existence without having it be labeled as an act of resistance. Now that I'm enraged, I take to this page the same pain I carry for us all every day, because we are never allowed to just be. No, we are scrutinized down to every breath we breathe. We leave our shelters in such states of terror that we are seldom designated any margin for error, because if we stumble, we'll start a rumble, causing the whole structure to cave in and crumble. If we dare to love at all, we're destined to fall to the feet of those who declare themselves to have might. For we cannot do as we please with any sense of grace or ease, unless we admit to doing it to kindle a fire we didn't even ignite. Taste the vitriol in my words, for they will be the truest things you've ever heard. I will not back down to your false crown, while you attempt to leave me so bent out of shape that I cannot be unbound. We leave our shelters in such states of terror that we are seldom designated any margin for error, because if we stumble, we'll start a rumble, causing the whole structure to cave in and crumble. Thank you. I am Allison Goel. And if you want to contact me, my email is my first and last name, ALLISONGOEL, then the numbers 123@gmail.com. Thank you. My name is Allison Goel.
Thank you, Allison. Yes, that was amazing. We appreciate you doing your first performance with us. So on deck, we're going to have Cap on deck, and then we're going to take like a little 5-minute break, and then we're going to have a power round. You know what I'm saying? Artists, get ready. Have your second piece ready, or your old first piece ready, or whatever ready. You know, so I gave y'all that warning. So yeah, after Cap, we'll just have like a little 5-minute intermission since we have some time, and then we'll see how it goes again. Everyone put your hands together. Make some noise for Adrian Reed making his way to the stage.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Shout out to everybody that performed already, especially Kiki. Where he at? Love his music. Hey, ahí está. So, the kind of music that I do is a mix of rock, reggaeton, and K-pop, because I grew up in a strange environment. So I hope you guys enjoy. It's gonna take me a second to get set right here, because I got some equipment. All right. Can you hear that? Yeah. All right. So I hope you guys enjoy. This song's called Mala. me acerqué y a los ojos la miré. En la mirada yo sabía que mi labio ella quería y por eso la besé. Mi permiso pregunté y ahora se va conmigo a recibir su castigo. Si ella es una mala, 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 mala. Ella que era tu bebé y ahora me llama su rey. La dejaste ahí sola y ahora otro la consola. Mala, 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 mala. Ella que era tu bebé y ahora me llama su rey. La dejaste ahí sola y ahora otro la consola. Si ella es una mala, 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 mala. Ella que era tu bebé y ahora me llama su rey. La dejaste ahí sola y ahora otro la consola. Te fuiste y la perdiste, no dejé de arrepentirte. Que por eso se valora cuando alguien te da su cora. Quien te cree que eres tú, a despreciar el que te quiere. No importa cuántas mujeres en esta vida tú habitas, ella te da del infinito. Y le quedaste chiquito y ahora llora, cabrón. Ahora sufres sin perdón, llegaste tarde al aeropuerto y se te marchó el avión. Ahora vuela conmigo y no le vale su cojón. Gracias. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys can find me on IG at adrian.reed. That's ADRIAN.READ. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, there we go. Okay. All right, so on deck it's going to be Cap, and then again we're gonna do like a little 5-minute intermission so y'all artists can get y'all second pieces ready. And yeah, without further ado, put your hands together, make some noise for Cap making her way to the stage. NPC.
Hi. Nice to see you all from this side, not behind the table. I'm gonna read something that's like mad Puerto Rican, and enjoy. It's called Diaspora Dreams. Somewhere along the line, we were taught that we don't belong on the motherland. You're too American. Your sense of pride is imagined. You're not from here. You're a traitor from a family of traitors. Going back now makes you part of the problem. Well, I reject that. I live to challenge that, and this anaphora is my diaspora dream. I dream of my life returned to the motherland. I dream of mornings rising with the sun, drinking coffee I don't need. I dream of the patio where I'll write on quiet days. Children will play on rainy days. Family will sing with our guitars and panderetas. I dream of the yard. Patchy grass, a tree, chickens. I dream of walks in the neighborhood saying buenas to the abuelos I adopt. I dream of protests in the neighborhood saying come mierda to the gringos I piss off. I dream of the flavors and aromas of every street. I dream of regular trips to the ocean where I visit the sun, visit my mother, visit my younger self who was afraid of the water she didn't understand. I dream of my contribution to the land that raised me from a distance. I dream of the words, art, movement that will flow through me. I dream of each motion this body will make to drums, clapping, chants. I dream of my tongue dancing in the way intended, the way my mother and grandmother spoke since I was in their wombs. I dream of each sunset, whispering promises to my longing heart. I dream of the joy when I learn something new. I dream of growing pains when deciding which parts of our history will impact me,
which parts will guide me, and which parts will become my future or my past. I dream of missing home while finding home and myself. I dream of the sound of dusk, less voices, just as much music, the rustle of wind in the trees, the gentle patter of flowers and fruits falling to the ground. I dream of cookies and cicadas singing me to sleep. I dream of the day I'll wake up and look back at this moment when I had no idea what I was in for, but proud of myself for returning to the motherland in pursuit of my diaspora dream. Thank you. Thank you. You can find me on Instagram at cap.writes, WRITES. You can also find me at the merch table. Thank you.
Shirts are just $20 right now, I think. So I realize we are recording live, so we can't do a break. You know, we got to go straight through. So with this kind of like second round speed round, I guess I'll pick out 3 lucky names to go again. And then we have La Bruja in the building. Yeah, right? Then she's going to close us out nice and right. So this is kind of like our final 3 lucky performers. Let's see. So I'm just trying to get a good mix in here for these tickets. Thanks, Ron. He's like, give me time to mix it up right. Oh, snap. All right. So the first one, let me just get who's on deck. All right. So first up, we are going to have Tomas Narvaez, right? Yep. He gets a second chance. On deck, Janceli Pineda, you're going to get a second chance as well.
Hello again. My name is Tomas Narvaez. This first poem would be called Perspective. A man of 80 lay dormant on his deathbed. The air was cold. Tears of regret burst from his eyes. Pain erupted from his soul. To a family preparing for loss, he spoke the words that was his last. Words surprisingly of pride and love underlined the events of his past. Where fear and anger could have consumed the night, he left his family with a sense of hope, not one of fright. And this last one is called I Understand. Do you? A simple life, what should have been desired. The idea of false significance plagues decisions. If only one can appreciate the beauty of life. To pursue a profession of importance, medical, educational, scientific. To pursue a profession of courage, crime fighting, firefighting, a soldier. To pursue a profession of sustenance, maintenance, nourishment, agriculture. False importance plagued society. The idea that one is special because one exists troubles even the humble hearts as if it is not true. Your actions does nothing to improve society. You are insignificant. You are not special at all. You don't matter. To think otherwise is just pathetic. Now, you are free. Let the phones die. Leave them at home. Enjoy life while you can. Thank you.
The key to enjoying life right there. Thank you. I'll try to remember that. Try. It's a key word. All right. Oh, look at that. All right, so on deck, we have Kazi on deck. Everyone put your hands together. Make some noise for Janceli making her way to the stage.
many moons ago. Can you see a pattern, one which isn't me? Can you see those insecurities, ones which I see with scrutiny? Can you taste this new beginning, the one we have all been resisting? Those patterns of habitual inconsistency that bring us to treat ourselves abysmally. Can you see a pattern? Are they pretty? As pretty as nature made them out to be? And this other one is called lens. When you begin to observe through a lens of understanding and not reacting, life changes. When it becomes the why and not the what we see, that's when humanity becomes more humane. Understanding the individual and societal trauma that we go through helps us understand our present actions. Being aware that sometimes these actions are product of occurrences in our life that we have out of our control helps us have a hold on the present moment. Next time you judge or react to someone for something they said or did, think about the child or the teenager version of that person, the road they've been on, and what kind of condition the path they walked on looks like. Thank you.
All right, keeping it in motion. Perfect. Okay. So on deck, we're going to have Kiki Koto again, and then Bruha's going to close us out after. But before that, everyone put your hands together. Make some noise for Kazi, making his way to, what? Oh, switch. Kiki, you ready? Okay, all right. So put your hands together. Make some noise for Kiki Koto. Then we're going to have Kazi, then Bruha.
Sorry, guys. Got to lift the mic up. All right, this next song. First, I want to give a quick shout out to the old pioneers from the Nuyorican Poets Café, Miguel Algarin, Piñero, Petri, Tato Lavera, and Guzman, Lois Griffin, and of course, the one that's here now, La Bruja. Thank you for all these folks for making this possible. And of course, Loisaida Center for having us here. Okay, this next song is called She's an Addict in the Attic. Oh, yeah. True story. Say, oh, yeah. She's an addict in the attic, and she knows that I know. She's an addict in the attic, and she knows that I know. I wanna make her mine, make her try, make it, leave it all behind. She won't let it go, she loves it more and more, oh yeah. She's an addict in the attic, and she knows that I know. She's an addict in the attic, and she knows that I know. I wanna make her mine, but she won't give me the time. I wanna make her leave it all behind. She's an addict in the attic, and she knows that I know. She's an addict in the attic, and she knows that I know. She won't leave it go, 'cause it's silver and it's gold. She's an addict in the attic, and she knows that I know. She's an addict in the attic, and she knows that I know. She's an addict in the attic, and she knows that I know. She's an addict in the attic, and she knows that I know. She's an addict. Gracias, mi gente.
That's another shower hit. She's an addict. You're gonna hear it. I'm telling you, after every Monday when we used to do it at the Nuyorican, I swear, like a Tuesday morning, I'd just be like, and then I save something from the night before, like, oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, so on deck we have La Bruja. But before that, Kazi, before you come up, let me just give a little, I guess, post or notice, a little notice. There is an after party for the season at Francis Kite Club, 3rd Avenue C. I think Nuyu's with that, right? Nuyorican's a part of that. Yes, Nuyorican is a part of that. So we got an afters, you know what I'm saying, for all you young folks out here. If you want to join, I guess I'll get some more info and then I'll tell you later. But for now, put your hands together. Make some noise for Kazi making his way back to the stage.
Okay. We're gonna get more energy this time. So I got some trap for you. Let's just get started with it. Yeah, you don't need to spend money on designer to look good.
Y me mira fino, hasta con estilo en la forma que camino, ok. Y me mira fino, sin ponerme Gucci, Prada y ni Valentino, ok. Y me mira fino, hasta con estilo en la forma que camino, ok. Y me mira fino, sin ponerme Gucci, Prada y ni Valentino, ok. Para que tú compres original, si siempre te mira fake. Ey, no sé por qué me miran mal, solo porque me miro bien. Ey, dicen que elegante ese sujeto, mira que coqueto es el prieto. Se puede decir que soy metro, igual a tu novia se lo meto, ya. Caption, tanto trick que causa inundación. Fashion, subo un story fire reaction. Mucho fuego en el DM, baja la calefacción. Parezco de movie, entro ese negrita en action, y me ha tocado fit, como estoy matando todos estos beats. Marca que me pongo que me velir. Conmigo toda prenda parece exclusive y ya. Y me miro fino, hasta con estilo en la forma en que camino, ok. Y me miro fino, sin ponerme Gucci, Prada y ni Valentino, ok. Y me miro fino, hasta con estilo en la forma en que camino, ok. Y me miro fino, sin ponerme Gucci, Prada y ni Valentino, ok. Llama al plomero, en el closet tanto tricas son goteros. Vestimos barato pero no andamos feos. Caen los culitos sin ver lo financiero. Ey, ready para el jangueo. Me miro al espejo, envidia le da mi reflejo. Tu shorty te manda mi story preguntándote, baby, ¿por qué tú no viste así? Y no la lleve al party porque todas quieren con casi. Entran con novia y salen solteras de aquí. Piensa que está dormida, está en el after party. Conmigo y con la amiga dando tabla, los tri. Ey, no sé por qué compran tanta ropa y una así parece que son de la clase proletaria. Es innecesaria, es la indumentaria. Ey, y me miro fino, hasta con estilo en la forma en que camino, ok. Y me miro fino, sin ponerme Gucci, Prada y ni Valentino, ok. Y me miro fino, hasta con estilo en la forma en que camino, ok. Y me miro fino, sin ponerme Gucci, Prada y ni Valentino, ok. Directamente from the valley. Oh, you don't know. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. So that's on release. It'll come out like in around 2-3 months. That's called Fino. Again, you can find me on Instagram at KAZYHN. And thank you very much.
He got the jams. Okay, it's about that time. Sorry, update. 3rd Street Avenue C. That's where the after party is. Sorry, not 3rd Avenue and C, but 3rd Street Avenue C. But without further ado, make some noise for La Bruja making her way to the stage. She's gonna close us out. The director.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Show some love for Soul hosting. All right, it's good to be here. Yo, some catchy tunes tonight. Finon, Tinon, Ninon. And then we got She's an Addict in the Attic. And I know. He drove that shit home. Everybody feeling good here in Loisaida Center? How exciting is this? I love being in this space. I love the fact that we've been connecting community. You know, the Nuyorican Poets Café. We're in Nuyorican construction mode. $24 million renovation. It's gonna take 3 years though. But with the grace of spaces just like this, we're able to continue our programming, and I'm just super excited about that. So it's a great thing to look towards the future. But it's also important to look in the past. I don't know, how many people keep a journal? Yeah, any in the closet poets that got shit in journals that you're not sharing? This is the perfect place to bring it out of the closet. You know what I'm saying? Notes app, I think they do count. Do they count, ladies and gentlemen? It's written. It's written. All you need is now for it to be spoken, and then it becomes spoken word. You know what I'm saying? I love that. So I found a journal from 2022. It's not that old. So I won't say, if someone says it's something new, everybody says, but this is old, so. It ain't that, that's like, oh, shit. Okay, maybe it'll make you say that, but I wrote this, and things have changed since, but I thought it was cool. Mind menagerie of memories, or asylum of the living dead, where things live after they die, like love. I remember love, the romantic, dramatic, traumatic love that was called love, but never was, or maybe still is, for it lives in my head, small in diameter, large in breadth. How large is a memory after death? Asking for a friend who is dead, but still lives in my head, like that little girl that dreamt of a prince, but hasn't dared dream of him since, for he came, then never went, so much time a dreaming spent. Deep shit, deep shit. You ever seen the movie So I Married an Axe Murderer? Anybody? That shit is classic. That gives me those vibes. Woman, woman, woman. All I need is a candle. So then sometimes I have fantasies, right, about like being a ghostwriter for motherfuckers that be out and, doing the hype hop shit. I was like, So that's what I was thinking about when I wrote this. Don't judge me. Fried chicken from Kentucky Fried. 2 wings with a mash on the side. Watching bitches out the side of my eyes. Slide to my ride, invite them inside. Turnpike down Rodeo Drive. Legs on my eyes, eating breasts and thighs. Pulled over for a DUI. Let me go cause I'm a hell of a guy. So good I could almost cry. But why? I'm better when my smile is wide. That's what happens when I go outside. Even if it didn't work out, at least I tried. So any MC short of some rhymes. I don't think I've ever shared that before. But why not? This is the perfect place to do it. The official open mic of the Nuyorican Poets Café. I'm gonna close out with some little bars that are my own. And for me, not for my ghostwriting. Let me see. Bruja, Spanish for witch, the spiritualist. And having moolah doesn't always make you rich. Got food for your medulla, quick. Grab a dish, I stay true to my gifts. To uplift, I made a niche, I made a switch. Skip from getting Wick to getting Merrill Lynch. And back when shit was thick, I thought of slitting my wrist. Experience is a bitch, but it was worth the trip. Through my roots, I heal wounds without a stitch. I pulled tricks, smooth out the glitch. Found my heritage. Don't sweat that shit. Your darkest hour is just an eclipse. And men are from Mars, women from Venus. I mean this. Not even Earth could come between us. Little bars, little bars. Thank you for humoring me. I really appreciate it. Any Aquarians in the house? Okay, it's our season, Age of Aquarius. So, yeah, there's this place called the Kite Club, Francis Kite Club. It's on Avenue C, on the same block where the Nuyorican Poets Café is on 3rd Street. And it's free. I wanted to do a little after party, you know, trying to unite these locations and create a village and make sure that we all stay connected. So, after party is there. And muchas gracias. Oh, and next Wednesday is our Women Orators Wednesday. I'll be hosting that. It's definitely for the women, and it's also for the men and everything in between. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is welcome, but it is about empowering women, women's stories, and women's voices. So, next week and first Wednesday of every month, hopefully I'll see you there, and it'll be right here at Loisaida Center.
Yes, that's it. Make some noise for yourselves. Y'all thugged it out. We made it. I'm working on some new stuff, which I will share in February. So we'll see you the last Wednesday in February. And then come March, I think we're gonna go for a twofer. We might be doing it twice a month come March. Might. Let's hope and keep our fingers crossed. But thank you again for being... We have to close. I'm sorry. But thank you again. No, come back next month. We gonna be here, trust me, all right? Y'all get home safe. You know, make sure you follow the Loisaida Center. Make sure you follow Nuyorican Poets Café. You can follow me at ORGSOLPREME as well, and we will keep you posted, okay? Everyone get home safe. Thank you again. See you at the after party. And Nika and Shani owe us next time.